own trials and tribulations. You got to go through your own struggles.
Yeah, you gotta just stand firm in the storm. You gotta embrace it. You gotta be like, man, I can't wait to laugh at this. Right now, yeah, it's hell. It's hell right now. But man, give it a couple months. Give it like maybe even a year. You gonna look back and say, man, we really made it through that. Big, you know.
Yeah. Now, you guys anything to say about that?
No.
So I could come off because I could go crazy on this topic.
Okay.
He said you could laugh about it in the future. I was big on NLP, which is neuro-linguistic programming. Neuro-linguistic programming is basically you controlling your mind and telling it what you want it to do. So what he said, you will laugh about this in the future, is a core thing I used in one of my darkest times. And I got that from a book. Can't remember the name, can't remember the author. But I remember what it said. It said, you know you finna laugh about it in the future. Why can't you laugh about it now? And I used to put myself in a future aspect, like a future Jerome in that moment to rid all the pains. I was going through it. Like I was physically hurt, mentally hurt, emotionally hurt. But I knew I would look back at it and laugh. Be like, I remember going through that. Just in the moment, I just sped it up. You know what I'm saying? To get past that quicker. Because it's a recovery thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the faster you get back on your feet, the more you can get done. So if I'm lingering in this limbo of hurt, pain, trauma, then I'm a limbo nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So I use that, right? What he said, I just brought it present tense and said, I'm going to laugh about it now and get right back up and let's keep going. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why I was a lot more resilient to a lot of things happening.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you got anything to say?
I can add to that.
Did you, how do you deal with, not trauma, how do you deal with adversity? You heard how he deal with it. You heard how I deal with it. How do you deal with adversity?
Keep my mind off of certain things. That's all I do.
Okay, let's give me an example of that.
I
Like, not an example. Give me a real life that you went through and then you did that for.
don't know. I can't think of one right now.
So you don't have one right now?
I don't have one right
But you say you keep your... So let's say you are... What's up? What's something I can give you? What's the example? You got an example for him? That's adversity?
The basketball team. Like, you outperforming the dude that's starting, but you not getting the minutes. You outplaying him in practice, but you not getting the playing time, and now it's affecting.
Yeah, like I said, I just try not to think about it too much. Simple as that. I don't know. I'm good at keeping things off my mind, I guess.
How you feel about that? Hearing that way of going about adversity.
At the high school level, I'm not gonna front. That can be a powerful tool because in high school you let a lot of things crowd your mind of what's important. So if you're able to put something to the side so you can focus on bigger goals,
Yeah, because that's happened to me before.
Now let me ask you this: do you do that when it's out of your control or whenever? Let's say right now, you know you supposed to be doing a certain thing, but you like the adversity of getting it done, so you say, "Fuck it, I ain't even gonna think about it." Or is it only when it's out of your control do you say, "Fuck it, I'm not gonna think about it"? Just ask me personally.
No, that's what I'm trying to think about. That's a hard question. I don't know.
Let's say going to the gym.
Oh yeah, no, I'll just throw it out sometimes.
So you say, "Fuck it, I ain't gonna think about it."
I ain't gonna blame you. I'm the same, man.
Sometimes
now, do you think that is holding you back or propelling you forward?
No, for sure it's holding me back.
So you would recommend, because that mindset has its pros and cons, as we can see.
Yeah.
Obviously, the pro is when it's out of your hands, that's the way to go. When you can't control the outcome, that's the way to go.
But just throw a limit on it.
Yeah. You say throw a limit on it?
Yeah.
What is the limit?
When it starts interrupting your personal life.
In a negative way?
In a negative way.
What does that even look like?
Like you said, you're not going to the gym.
So when you're not achieving your goal.
Yeah.
And you're not achieving your goal because of the work you're not putting in.
Yeah.
It's when you should throw that mindset away.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. You got anything to say on that?
Yeah, just adding on the limiter. When, like you said, when it's something out of your control, you can use that. But when it's stuff that you can't control, like you need to go to the gym, all right, you got to cut that off. Like I think that's what you mean by the limit.
No, same thing.
But then, I don't know if y'all have heard this. how you do anything is how you do everything. Life ain't a light switch that you can just turn on and off. We play sports, all three of us. In one sport, football, we a dog. For me, at least, I'm a dog. I'm going crazy. And in basketball, I'm not a dog. You know what I'm saying? Or let me switch it in. Let me switch it in.
Because you can't foul in basketball. Yeah,
No.
Exactly.
I mean, my bad. That was a bad example. Because I'm trying to say, how you are in one thing, it spills over. It spills over to the other. Like I'm a dog in this one. I'm gonna still be showing that dog in this one. Like it's like not a turn off.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like there is damn near no turn off.
I don't know. What's a good example
of what I just said?
Yeah, I know another good. I can't think of another.
You know what I'm trying to say, Jerome, or no?
No, yeah, you're saying it. So you're relating that back to how not thinking about it in the sense of things you can't control can also spill over to
the same way.
Your mentality,
working out.
Yeah.
It's like your mentality will always stay.
So using that quote. Yeah. So first off, do you think that quote held relevance in this subject?
Yeah, I do, because unconsciously, if you're training your brain to think a certain way, to tell it to completely turn off, you know, I don't know, that would be straining for me after a while. Like I would have to start doing workshops in my head to then milk it
back on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's extra work.
Yep.
In my opinion.
Yep.
Some people that works for them, but for me, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So I do agree with that quote. Yeah.
In this subject. Because I could see the benefits of it, and I also see how you can control it. And I also see how you can slip up. So 3 things. I use that. I ain't gonna lie. I use that mentality. You give it a fuck it. Like, so sometimes, no, seriously. There's some points in your life you lost so much that another loss don't mean shit. You lost so much, you're numb. So when you do everything like, let's say him right here. He did every video, he did every interview, he did everything he could have did. And every single time it went bad.
Yeah.
But he had a winner mentality. It kept going. So no matter what it is, it's just like a fuck it, whatever. We're just gonna keep going. Fuck it, whatever. We're just gonna keep going. So I can see that, and that mentality. That's what I have. Now I don't have it in the other one. So I do think you can find a fine line. With that. I do.
Yeah.
You just, but the outcome of that, the con of that is, your expectant is very low.
Yeah.
Like when you are doing that action, and you're trying to get a reaction from that,
the potency of whatever you're trying to get out.
You're not thinking it's gonna work.
Yeah.
It's been not working for so long, and I'm just saying, fuck it. You still think it's gonna work because you're doing it.
Because
you're doing it still.
You got to go back and see what's going wrong. You're not just saying
evaluate.
Yeah. That's facts.
That's true. Yeah.
Going back to the first topic, I know we got a lot out of it, but you guys also learned a lot about Jerome, things that we didn't even know. Had a great time, great talk. Did you anything else you had to add?
What's it called? Stay tuned for volume 2 of Jodio's World. Jodio's World.
Everything out.
Check us out on SpyFroMan_art and SpyFroMan for more of the motivational stuff, and just. I'm the type of guy, each time you see me, I'm trying to get better. So the next time you see us, hopefully we'll have this mobile game done. So stay tuned.
You heard him.
Yeah. And then you got to
know about the DS.
What you know about the DS?
Lock in on
Not the SD, no card. You feel me?
Got all the games. Lock in.
You got anything to say?
No, that was a great episode. I loved it today. It was a great episode. Episode 8.
I was supposed to say this in the beginning, but
like and subscribe.
Also, thank y'all for the 100,000 views altogether.
Woo!
We had 100,000 views. That was dope. That was dope. We got 100,000 in total everywhere. That's great. In 6 weeks.
What, a month?
6
month
weeks.
And a half?
Yeah, a month and a half. A month and a half. So really thank y'all for all the support and love. And you know what I'm saying? We out. One love. Peace.